And everyone, welcome back to Viking Valley Farm. We are combining soybeans. Feels good to get going on them. We've had neighbors running for a few weeks now. Ours maybe a little later to be ready, but I think they've been ready for a few days now. But we finished chopping corn silage this afternoon and we're rocking and rolling. Got started in the dark. Got the big Unverfirth wagon parked next to the field with our Puma. And I'm going to get the drone up and get some night shots. You know, the camera can't pick that up very well, but I am flying the drone. Off in the distance there to the lights. Probably can't see the flashing of the drone, but I do feel some sprinkles coming. This will be nice if we could pick up a few sprinkles tonight. First dump of the year going in the wagon. I haven't done much flying in the dark, but I'm gonna head home for the night. And we will see you tomorrow when I take bull calves to the sales barn. Hey guys, next morning now. I'm gonna take some bull calves to the sales barn. One of these little black calf, but the other guy. Basically moose. We'll go to another farm. You'll be eating some steaks from them in a little less than a year and a half, hopefully. And I'm on my way home now. Got those bull calves dropped off. Not very busy at the sale barn today. But it'll be nice. No bottles to feed tonight. Shouldn't have too many for a while. We got one cow that's about a week overdue. And then no one else is due for a couple weeks yet. So that'll make feeding calves in the evening really simple. I won't have to get to the barn quite as early as I have been, so I can stay out in the field longer and help with more field work. So guys, it's a few days later. I haven't helped much with harvest. I've been busy taking care of the cows, milking, feeding calves. Had a buddy's wedding to go to over the weekend, so it's actually Monday. Started combining Thursday. But we're back at it today. I'm finally gonna help a little bit with harvest. Not much, gotta go to the barn in a few hours, but it's better than nothing. But here's something I wanted to show you. This is a volunteer soybean plant. I'm assuming that this is due to the hail from last week. You can see some of the beans shelled out on the ground next to it. But I'm gonna go hop in a wagon and hopefully get a load off to town. And I am in the Puma, hooked up to the big Unverforth 630. We try to have this wagon haul as many loads to town as possible, since it is bigger than our other two wagons by almost 100 bushels. And this one has 4 brakes, so this wagon is a little safer to run with all the hills, which can come in real handy. I wish we had 3 of these, but just like anything else, wagons are expensive. But time to go back and see how the combine is going. And I'm gonna crawl up the wagon. It's full now of beans. and show you what we're looking at here. So, these soybeans, interesting. This one's still wet yet, but this is what they look like. Green pod, that's interesting. But wagon's not entirely full yet, but that's okay. We're not going to get 2 full ones off this field, so I can go with a little lighter load before we switch farms and take the head off. But this will be the first load of grain that I hauled this fall. And interesting. I did not think that there would be any green pods left, but today was the first frost of the year this morning. And it was a shock to the system in the barn milking this morning, so let's go get after it. Combine and grain cart off in the distance, you can probably see the dust. But on the road again. And man, this feels totally different than a chopper box, that's for sure. A lot more weight. And I feel like this wagon's a lot tippier because it's gravity flow, so the base of all the weight is not closer to the ground. You maybe hear it banging behind me. I'm not even on the road yet. But we're turning onto the road now. I've got my front wheel assist on and the tractor. This Puma has quite the towing capacity. It's the same amount of horsepower as the 7220, but I feel like I can pull hills at a lot higher gears than the 7220. I just think the gear ratios are a little different. And this tractor goes way faster, which is awesome for hauling. And it's a nice short trip to the elevator for us. I don't think we get much more than 4 miles maybe. Right now we're maybe 2, so that's really, really nice for us. No need for us to have a semi unless we were planning on hauling further destinations and having our own storage, which in the short term is not in our future. But down the road, in a ways, who knows? And we are purring up the hill. I don't know if you guys can tell that this is a hill, but it is. 13th gear, and I always like to keep the tractor above 1800 RPMs. That's what I was taught when I learned how to drive a tractor. And in the 7220, I'd be crawling up this thing in like 8th or 9th right now, and this one's at 13. The same on horsepower. So I love the boxcar Magnum. I wish we had more of them, but this tractor takes the cake. Just consistent, nice pull behind me, wagon's not popping, and we're about to hit the highway here. And I just turned off the highway and have arrived at the co-op. See some bins. And first I have to pull onto the scale, get a weight of me being full, and they're going to pull a moisture sample, and then I'll pour around and dump. And I'm on the scale. I don't know if you can read that, but 58,240 pounds. And the sun's a little bright, so I can't quite see that scale operator, and they are in there. They're going to stick that probe in there and vacuum some beans out to run their moisture sample, and also check for test weight, foreign material, and damages. And just doing the big old loop. And if this grain facility is set up the same way that I think it is, that bin straight ahead is where the beans are going. And here's the pit. They're going to open the door on the wagon there, and the beans are going to dump out into that pit where it's going to go into a leg and up and into the bend. It's going to be very dusty, but at least I'm downwind, or upwind, I should say. And it won't cake my windows today unless we got east wind. And pulling out, these are the side draws on the corn bins, but I've got to go get reweighed and get my empty weight, and that's how they figure out how many bushels we had. And the scale is moving. And our empty weight is 26,200. And just like that, off to get another load at home. Dumping. And I'm off with another load to town, but I think it's time to wrap this video up. It's a shorter one than before. I think I need to get a little short of my videos, but thanks guys again for watching. I appreciate it a lot. Stay tuned for more videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you liked and didn't like. And stay tuned for more videos. Carter, out.